As you know, the world ended yesterday, and for those of you who survived the apocalypse, we hope that these little videos will make your stay in the end of the world as smooth and easy as possible. Welcome to ApocalypseHow, a video guide to surviving the end of the world. Our first tip, and arguably the most important, is derived from the late Douglas Adams, a literary visionary who, although he predicted the end of the world slightly inaccurately, had the right idea. Tip number 1, don't panic. This rule can be practically applied to everyday living in the post-apocalyptic world. I'm sure in the last 24 hours you've done a fair bit of panicking, and I'm sure you've also noticed it hasn't helped much. A thing to keep at the forefront of your mind is not panicking. If you should feel the need to panic, just don't, alright? Just don't. Allow me to give you an example as to why not panicking is a sure way to benefit your survival. Let us say you are foraging in the forest for various fruits and nuts and things alone. We do not encourage you to forage in the forest for various fruits and nuts and things alone, as we will discuss in a later video. But let's say, for argument's sake, that you are foraging in the forest for various fruits and nuts and things alone. Let us also say that you have in your possession a gun that you lifted off a very lovely, incapacitated gentleman. You may not be the best shot with the gun that you lifted off of a very lovely, incapacitated gentleman, but you have it in your possession and you're not too terrible at shooting inanimate objects at very close range. All of a sudden, while you are foraging in the forest for various fruits and nuts and things, a crazed woman with a rusty bit of tin charges out of the brush headed straight towards you in the hopes of slashing you up and taking from you your various fruits and nuts and things. Instead of reaching for the gun that you lifted off a very lovely incapacitated gentleman and shooting the crazed woman charging at you with the rusty bit of tin and then continuing on your foraging in the forest for various fruits and nuts and things, you start to panic. And instead, you reach for your kitchen knife, which you're not too confident at wielding, and the crazed woman with a rusty bit of tin overtakes you, slashes you up, steals your various fruits and nuts and things, and leaves you bleeding out on the forest floor to die alone. Let us say that you do manage, through the hazy cloud of panicking, to remember your gun and reach for it, but because you are too busy panicking, you forget to turn the safety off. This costs you a few precious seconds. Let us also say that even though you are overcome with the panics, you do manage to turn the safety off in time, and you even manage to aim the gun at the crazed woman with the rusty bit of tin and actually fire off a few rounds. The chances of you missing due to panicking are quite high. Inevitably, the panicking will get the best of you, and the crazed woman with the rusty bit of tin will slash you up, steal your various fruits and nuts and things, and leave you to die bleeding alone on the forest floor or a few days later of tetanus. So in conclusion, don't panic! This information has been gathered by our experts at the Department of Survival Science, who dedicate countless hours to research, consulting various literary sources, and experts in the field.
Hey, Dad?
As well as practical application. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe for more. Remember, keep your friends close and your weapons closer.